Well, good evening. Sun's going down. Well, another day, another dollar. These are the filter caps. Oh, a Kenwood. What was that? A KA dash. I think it was a 3500. A little integrated amp. It's kind of interesting. We got that in the other day for repair. The guy said it sounded funny. Well, that doesn't narrow it down any. Anyway, I took it downstairs, threw it up on the test bench, and it did sound funny, but I couldn't exactly pinpoint why. I hooked it up on the hooked up my scope on it and ran some music through it, and it looked a little, with music, program music, it looked a little lopsided, but nothing major. Nothing until I ran a sine wave through it, and then it looked like the sine wave was being modulated by 60 cycles. So I unplugged it, and this isn't one of the more friendly pieces of equipment. You gotta tear the face off the thing, sort of, and then the whole motherboard has to be removed. It's kind of a low budget amp. Apparently you gotta pay extra to have a plate on the bottom to remove it. Anyway, it has a differential power supply, or bipolar power supply. So I found a little place I could reach in there and check the bridge rectifier. I clamped on one side, on the negative side first. It's about 24 volts, 30 volts around there, with minimal ripple. I clamped on the positive side. It was about 20 volts and had about 11 volts ripple. So after a little fight, these are glued on the motherboard there. I got them to come off, and what's interesting is these caps, even though they obey the rule, oh God, it's 30 years old, replace all the capacitors, that witch hunt, they don't obey the rule for the reason you think. This is the negative one, and it actually reads about right. It has reasonable leakage, something that old is going to have some leakage. This positive one is a different story. Its problem is this. Apparently this lead is like nibbled through. I don't know if the cap leaked and ate through this or what. You can see it's like there's a black spot, like it's been slowly chewing its way through there. This is down on the circuit board end. This is one of the reasons I always kind of explore these capacitors to see what the failure is. A lot of times they don't fail for the reasons a lot of people think. A lot of people think, yeah, they're all puffed up and they're boiled and all that stuff, which is true. There are a number of them, but every once in a while you'll find something different. So, oh God, replace the capacitors isn't always the battle cry it means. I just thought I'd show that to you. Anyway, it's such a nice night out. I think I'm going to go put on a little jacket and take a nice walk around the neighborhood. It's pretty quiet. It's about 70 degrees out, so I'll catch up with you later. Have a groovy day.